Good morning. This is from my RV this morning. Drinking a cup of coffee this morning. It is January 6th. It is 45 degrees outside. It's about 8:30 this morning. I'm going to go ahead and head back to Forward. I did install that part last night. Went smoothly. Never done that before. And there's a PCV valve that Ford doesn't have like a recommendation to replace it. It's another part of like the fuel and air management system. And I got 138,000 on the truck. I've kept up the maintenance this entire life, so all the fluids, diff, rear front diff, transmission, oil changes, things like that. So some of these parts I'm sure are starting to get some wear. So I'm gonna go to Ford this morning. It's like a $10 part. It takes like 10-15 minutes to do. So I'm gonna pick that part up. Not sure if I'll do it today. And then I gotta stop by and get a new propane tank, or exchange it rather, because I already used one so far. And get some batteries. Need some batteries for my thermostat. And something else. I should have wrote it down. But that's the plan today. And then I'm gonna head out and continue my journey out to Arizona Quartzite. I am gonna make probably one more stop, and I'm pretty excited about this stop coming up. It's got some of my favorite military equipment that I've liked for years. I want to check it out. There's like a museum, so I won't give that away until the next video, but stay tuned and watch that one and check that out. Hopefully you'll like that one too. So other than that, let me get out of here. Let me get my jacket on. It is chilly, and head over to Ford. All right, got the PVC part from Ford here, Casa Ford in El Paso. Really nice, guys. So it's just a piece like this. It's actually supposed to rattle. It's been a while since I replaced one in the car, but I'll probably do that later. It's pretty simple. It's just like a plug and play thing. So, all right, now we're off to get some batteries for that thermostat, and then I think head back to the camper and get ready. I gotta get propane yet. The place wasn't open yet. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and replace this PVC valve. I'm back here at the campsite. The store doesn't open until 10:30. So I'm gonna get started on it. Got my wrench here. I'll film parts here and there. All right, we're gonna take this cover plate off, and it's got two bolts, one there and then one over there, and it uses a 10 millimeter socket. And we'll get started. Right, now the cover's off. This is where the PVC valve is. Just gotta figure how to get this off. There's probably a clamp or something in here. Here's the old one. Now I'm gonna use a wrench to turn it, I believe, counterclockwise, and it'll just come out. All right, it's out. It's dirty, but it's still working, I think so. But that's all the oil. It regurgitates oil to burn it to be more efficient as far as good for the. All right, it's out. It's pretty simple. Just twist and turn, and you can see it's kind of dirty. It does move. That's a good sign, but we'll just replace it anyway. It was only $15. I think you can get it for 10, but let's replace it just so you can see the difference. I'm trying to get into the light here. One's in there. Gonna put this over and make sure it's clamped. That's all set. This is the throttle body. I think eventually, one point in time, I will take, it's this piece right here, this whole thing, take that out and clean it. There's a flap in there, kind of like an old carburetor, but that's another job for another day. All right, we're all buttoned up. Everything's back in tight, and we can shut the hood. I just want to add, if you don't have one of these, get you one of these. This is a game changer. I'm not a tall guy, but sometimes it's just hard to get into like the engine compartment because it's farther back. But if you haven't got one of these, I would recommend to get one. All right, we're all hooked up, ready to go. Triple checked everything. Everything's good to go. We got 2 brand new propane tanks and filled up the water, and off to our next destination. Should be about 3 hours or so, and I got plenty of fuel like topped off. So all right, let's go. All right, we're at our first fuel stop for the day. Probably will be our last, I'm thinking. I'll be to the next campsite soon. One thing I've learned about driving out here is pretty desolate. Not a lot going on. A lot of desert, little bits and pieces here and there. Show you around here a little bit, but yeah, let's show you around a little bit. All right, here's the gas station. Got an Arby's. Kind of see over here the mountain. It's kind of cool. It's chilly, that's for sure. Gas is $2.79 at this Pilot. So as soon as I'm fueled up, I'll be heading out of here. See you at the next stop. Oh, before I get started, fun fact. The work I did in the truck, I think, fixed the problem. It didn't stall when I came to a stop off the interstate. Just fueled up, and it did not stall either. So, winning. That was like $120 worth of fix. So, all right, see you at the next stop. Alright, I'm gonna show you this historical marker I just pulled off the side of the road here. It is gorgeous. It is the middle of nowhere. It's like 60 something degrees. But check this out. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's go over here to this marker. Let you read it. In the memory of the many pioneers who brought law and order and safety to the Gila Valley, Lanzaro and Seth Wright were killed 1 mile north of this spot by Indians who had stole 45 horses from earlier settlers. While pursuing the Indians, they were ambushed December 1st, 1885 maybe, dedicated by the Mount Graham and St. Joseph Stakes of the LDS Church, September 24th, 1933. Alright, let me keep on going. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Well, did make it to my next destination. Made a wrong turn, but it was okay. It was kind of the back way. Old country, western back way, I guess. Got to see some sights, which I'll show in this video. But I'm only about 80 miles away from the next destination. Got some really cool sights to see there. Looking forward to sharing that with you. But I'm going to call it a night at this rest stop. And I took my advice. If you haven't seen my other video where I talk about should you park here, I park just appropriate. Also, there's other RVers on the right. The semi here is to the left. So there. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll talk to you or see you soon. If you like this kind of content, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to leave a comment or ask me questions, by all means. All right, have a good night.